you is kind, you is smart, you is beautiful. This is what Aibileen tells May repeatedly to help boost her self-esteem and confidence as a young woman in the book and the movie, The Help. And if you have no idea what that is, you should go check them out. So we may not all have an Aibileen telling us how smart, kind, and beautiful we are, but we can use positive affirmations like these to help boost our self-esteem. Hi, I'm Mallory. I'm a teen therapist, and I love making mental health videos like this just for teens. Positive affirmations are totally having a moment right now, and I'm here for it. Heck, I've been shouting my praises for positive affirmations for quite some time. So even though I've shared about positive affirmations in the past, let me break it down for you right now. Positive affirmations are positive self-talk statements that we tell ourselves to improve our mindset, our self-esteem, our confidence. They're often used as anchors or reminders of the goals or the dream life that we're working towards. Now, a lot of people have a lot of different opinions about what the right or correct way is to use positive affirmations, but honestly, do what works for you. Don't worry what the rest say. You probably want to know what my favorite way is to use positive affirmations, and I'll share those in a bit. But first, I want to tell you why positive affirmations are so freaking cool and powerful, and why I love using them. Your mind believes whatever you tell it, it's true. So our subconscious is kind of like a rudder of a boat. And don't worry if you don't know anything about boats or boat terminology. I am not a boater. I can appreciate a good boat ride, but I have no idea. And even I can understand this. The rudder is the part of the boat that helps steer the boat in the direction that you want it to move in. And our minds work the same way. So your subconscious is taking in everything you tell it. Your subconscious wants to believe you. So if you keep thinking, I'm so stupid, your rudder, your subconscious, is going to take that in and believe it and go, oh, I'm a stupid person. Let's go do stupid people things. And suddenly you find yourself in these wonky situations where you're making silly mistakes, like circling the wrong answer on that test, even though you knew the right one. That's because your subconscious, your rudder, it wants to believe you, and it's going to steer you in the direction that you tell it to go. Positive affirmations are really cool because they can reset what you're training your rudder or your subconscious to believe. So when you say positive affirmations to yourself, your rudder is going to start moving you in that direction instead. So how do you set positive affirmations? Well, let me tell you. First, you want to go ahead and choose a positive statement that you'd rather believe about yourself. So let's say that your top college that you want to go to is XYZ University. Yes, I'm making up a university. You might choose a positive affirmation like, I am loving life as a college student at XYZ University. So you might be like, wait a second, I'm not at XYZ University yet, and how do I even know that I'll like it? Well, you don't. And it's okay if it's not happening yet. Positive affirmations can be really cool and powerful to use for our future dream lives. So you can still use that positive affirmation today. Though if you're still having a really difficult time and you're struggling to come up with a positive affirmation that your rudder is willing to accept and believe, that's okay too. You need your positive affirmation to feel believable, even if you don't think it's 100% true yet. If you don't have any inkling that it could come true, your rudder is going to sense that and it's going to say, we don't believe this, bye. And it will reject that positive affirmation. You may end up feeling worse about yourself. You want to make sure that they're believable. So one small tweak that I like to use in these situations is to add the words, I am working towards, to the start of that positive affirmation. This really helps it feel more true and more believable. So instead of saying, I am loving life as a college student at XYZ University, you would say instead, I am working towards loving life as a college student at XYZ University. Feels a little bit better, right? So here are some helpful tips that you may find helpful too. Use the first person. Use the word I. When you talk about yourself in the first person, you're more willing and likely to hear and believe what you're telling yourself. Though other people have a hard time with this at first, and it's okay to use a third person that's using you instead. Sometimes it feels better when somebody else is telling us a positive affirmation. So in those instances, try both out and see what works best for you. Make sure you incorporate how you want to feel. When you can incorporate the feelings or emotions, that gives your rudder or your brain a little more information. And we love feelings. Feelings help move and guide us in the direction that we want to go. When we have a pleasant emotional experience, we're more willing and likely to move in that direction versus an unpleasant one. We just want to ignore or push that away. Write them down. Writing down your positive affirmations helps include another sensory experience. And there's been a lot of research that when we write down our thoughts, our goals, our feelings, it helps solidify it in our brain. Go ahead and post them or put them somewhere that you will see them. When we can see it, we believe it. So putting your positive affirmations somewhere that you will see it regularly will be really helpful in making sure that it stays top of mind. I just did a video about creating dream jars. You can certainly do something like that with your positive affirmations. You can also place them on a mirror, in your binder, in your planner. You can put them on your computer, your locker. I mean, the possibilities are endless. You just want to make sure that you put them somewhere that you will see them and appreciate them every day. And try moving them around and mixing it up. Once we get used to it, it kind of blends into the background, and that's not the point. Say them out loud to yourself. Again, incorporating another sensory experience helps to solidify it in our brains. So when you are audibly saying these positive affirmations out loud, your ears and your mind are taking it in with one more extra sense. And if you're really up for a challenge, say it while you're looking at yourself in the mirror. This has like the 200% benefit because when we are helping somebody else, we feel good about that too. So when we see ourselves actually helping ourselves, it's this weird phenomena where we're like, oh, I feel really good about that. Now, this can feel a little intimidating and it could be a little emotional the first few times that you try this. I have known people who have tried this and they've ended up crying or they've felt so panicky. It's too intimate to start with, and that's okay. Other people, they're like, no problem. Whatever is going to work for you. Remember, these are just suggestions. They're not must-dos. You know what will work best for you. And if you don't, try it out. And if you're having trouble staying motivated and sticking to your goals, go ahead and watch the video on your screen right now where I'm sharing all about how to use visualization using dream jars. And make sure you share this video because you never know who it could help. Thanks for watching.